Hi, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are back to work on this file folder folio journal. We left off over here, and you can see now I have some envelopes that I have put in the center. And do I know what I'm doing? No, not at all. But, you know, this is, like Carol Frugoli said, this is playtime. And, you know, this is craft time, time to have fun time. So we can't let our ideas get in the way, really. So, brought along some sacks. I brought along some envelopes. And I brought along our journal. Now this goes this way and this way, but we may mix it up a little bit this round. First we're going to do the envelopes. So I have these. I have this one with this big tall window, and it's too tall up this way. So let's start right smack dab here. Let's cut that off. Now, we do want to seal that, right? Right? I think so. Like an envelope. Or do we want it to be a big, long tuck pocket? Now this one, we redid the end on one end and opened this end. Or I did that. I did it without you. It was on the one that I actually had you with me, and then I didn't. This one could go there. Ooh, I don't know. And this one could go there. And we could open this side for things to tuck in them. This one, we would have to put a tab, a flip thing on that side. The reason I would do that is to opposite these windows so they have better balance. Yeah, that's why I would do it already. That is it. It has a bigger window that kind of covers that one. That's kind of cool. But I think what we'll do is glue this one shut. And we will put a flap over on this side. So let's start there. Start there, please. Yes, that's what we have to do if we want to get it to I don't have to glue that too well because it's going to have backing on it. Just need to glue it enough to hold it down till we get some paper on it. Okay, now let's be sure of what we're doing. Oh, I bungled that little page. Look at that. Oh, Ange. Stick my pin in my silicone up there. Okay. So we want a flap under here. Let's use, not that one. You know, we used some of this earlier. Let me see where the extra piece is on it. I know I had one. Here we go. We could just use that for a flap on our envelope. Would need to be about, what, a ½ inch. Okay, so we have 1, 4th half. Is that a half? It just does not look like a half of an inch. Let's do it this way. I think it's because I need to see where the fold is in it. Yeah. Valleys to mountains. Excuse my reach. Okay, so let's trim this down. My big scissors, hang on. I gotta grab them. I know they're up here on a box. On my new clock. I have a new clock. Got it for Christmas. I absolutely love it. This doesn't have to be too straight or anything like that. I can't cut a nice straight line without my cutter machine over there. Without my slicer dicer. Okay. So we're going to glue this down on here and you can clip it off. Well, we can clip it off right now. And then I'm going to clip them this way. Just like that. And let's attach this over here. Oh, geez, don't attach it like that, Ange. So I kind of freaked out, you know. I was like, oh, I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan. And then I was listening to Carol's video and I was like, that's right, we are having fun. That's why we're doing it. It's just to have fun. And I realized that, you know, I want to show you guys some great things. But I have to also do my thing, and that's why I'm being careful this year not to get involved in a lot of stuff. Because I was too involved last year, and I just couldn't stay up with everything. And take care of the Genealogy Society. It was just a bit much. Okay. So this one is going to go right here. We're going to go ahead and put it down before we put any paper in here. But first we need to cut this open or this open. So what shall it be? Now, we can make it a dual pocket, one here and one up here. How do we do that, you ask? Well, we put a little thing in the middle so that it stops. We can do that. We would have to put in, well, let's not. Let's just do it. Let's just do it this way. I think most of them are at the side. This one is at the side. Let's make this one at the top. Well, let's see. This one is open. If we want it to be a dual pocket, it's open enough right now that we could do it. So we would take, well, we'd take a couple more of these. It doesn't have to be much. Doesn't even have to fit the whole pocket. it would go above the window. There we go. There's that part of it. You see what I'm doing? Just putting it in there. It just needs to be a little block to block the card or whatever it is we put in the top. Okay, so then we go ahead and make sure it opens. There we go. So there we go there. Then this comes over. No, that's our flap. Don't close it yet. So this part here, this will have a card that just slides in it right here. Okay. The top part has the expandable. It won't really expand that much, but okay, so we run glue here. And probably we will fold over that one. And then we clip this open. I'm just going to take a little tiny piece off of it. So now we have a top opening. Oh, you know what? We actually would have to put an expandable in there. See? We learn as we go. The reason we'd have to put an expandable in there is so it will open. Okay. Sorry, we're learning. We're learning together. Together today. Oh yes, we are together. Together we'll stay. Okay, so there's that one. Now let's do this one. Hope I'm in camera. Okay, look at that. Now we've got it. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one gives us just a little bit of a tuck spot. Not really a full-fledged pocket, but more of a tuck spot. Okay. So we've done that one. Let's go ahead and glue it down. I know it's floppy at the top right now because we have to put a back on this. We could just glue this down and put another hinge on if we wanted. But let's just hinge it. Is that the best? Maybe we will just hinge it. Maybe hinging it's better. Yeah, let's hinge it. Okay. Another one of these. 1/2 inch right there. And a 1/2 inch. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I figured it out. Trying to give it a 1/4 inch on each side. It actually needs to be a 1 inch. Now I'm figuring out what I'm doing wrong. Some days life eludes me. Okay, just shove that up against there. Find your 1/2 inch mark. Okay, clip that end a little bit. Come down here, clip this end a little bit. Oops, get back over there. Okay, sorry I got quiet, didn't I? I was concentrating. Okay, there we go. Let's put this one down. We've got our bottom pocket, and we made this into a dual pocket. So that works out pretty darn good. Okay, leave about 1/8 inch over here. We'll fill that little space in with ink. Just that this is a major folding spot, so we want it to have room to take all the extra we're going to give it right now. Now this one. See what I did? I put the hinge on the wrong side of this one, you guys. Dang. Yeah, it should be up there. Oh dear, oh dear. Did you see that I did that? Oh my gosh. Angela. Okay. So I think because we've thinned this side out so well, we're going to just make this one long tag pocket. And we're going to put this on this side over here. You get to thinking about these things and your brain is going like in 15 different directions. And sometimes, I don't know. Doctors would not know what to think if they got inside of these brains, would they? Inside of these crafter brains. These bookmakers. All their, sorry if my head's in the way, all their ideas. It's like I think if they had to get inside my brain, they would have to have a permission to get into my I don't know what. Okay, now it's right. There we go. Now we've got it. Yes! I'm glad I didn't glue that other one down. All wrong. Oh, open this one up. Open this side, right? Right. And then it's going to be reinforced. So we don't have to worry about that. There we go. Okay, so this is going over on this side. So let's apply that over there. Now really the best way to do the inside of envelopes is not to get in a hurry and to just open them up and do the paper on the inside first. You know, if you want to do the whole thing. Like on a pocket like this one. I'll show you in just a second. Let me actually put it down before I forget where I'm putting it. Okay. Okay, on an envelope like this one, where you can see the whole inside, if you don't mind it, that's okay, but it's not grungy like this. So I would probably mostly do the inside of this, maybe with coffee dyed paper. You could even use coffee dyed paper pieces and strips that you might have. Okay, so now we have that. And then I have these that I thought we could use. We can put that there. Oh, I think I was going to go this way. Yes, this way. Oh, it doesn't fit. Look at that. Well, it would have to go this way, wouldn't it? Okay, well, we're going that way. So what we will do right here is figure out about where we want it. We don't want it to be all the way to the bottom. Oh, we were going to go like this, so the pockets are kind of a surprise. So this one would have to be cut off right here. So that it's out of the way of the window. Like this. That's going to go right there. And we will put paper on it after we get this hinged on. So let's go ahead and hinge it on. Let's get the scissors out of the way. You don't need to be right there. Now you're going to want to butt this up right against the other hinge, right on top of it. You left yourself that 1/8 of an inch. So that should be enough to play with there. Let's see. Ooh, boy, cutting it close, man. I'm not putting a whole lot in here, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, now we have another one of these, if we can find it. Oh, back there, I see it. Right here, right here, right here. Okay, so this one is going to go over here. Now it's going to fit fine because this window's over here. So that one comes down just maybe 1/4 of an inch, so we'll put this one up maybe 1/4 of an inch. Up 1/4 on the edge, less than a 1/16 showing there. That's good. It can go right on top. That way our paper will fit on there nicely. Okay, and then we have 2 envelopes. Was I going to use the window one? I don't think I was. But maybe I was. Here is the non-window one. And there's a window one. I've lost my windows. I have no vision. This is one I'd started for Christmas a couple years ago. So it can stay or it can go, or I can find another envelope. What do you think? Put those in on the inside there. So this can get glued to the top here, or it can get glued this way. Now, with these decorated like they are, if I grunge them up, that side is actually okay, but it's not really the Tim Holtz paper, is it? So let's see. The other thing this could do is go all the way down and all the way up. Or they could both go to this side, but they don't really meet up this way, do they? I mean, we would have to come up with a way for them to hold each other down. So, and that makes them all flip in the same way. Let's go this way. Center these on these envelopes, just like that. Okay. So, let's go ahead and put some glue on. Looks like I'm using that together, doesn't it? I don't know if it'll come out or not. Yeah, it does. There we go. Okay, and let's glue this one on. see. Yeah, I think that's okay. I do. Okay, so that gives us a pocket here, a pocket here, a big pocket, or 2 pockets here. Oh, sorry, one up here. We'll have to cut thumb holes here and maybe back here so that that is a more desirable pocket. Or we could put a tab on. This is a big pocket, a side pocket, and a little pocket. And so that brings us to this moment in time. What paper are we going to use down there? What will it have to say? Will we put it in like this? And put something down here? We'll use that somewhere else. Okay, let me take those 2 out of here. I don't want to use them. Okay, I think... Oh, there's one with a bird. I love this one. I hope these aren't all stuck together up there. You spend enough on these papers, you want them to be right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, yeah, that's going to be okay. We're going to grunge that up right along there. But I don't want to cut this flower off. So I'm going to bring it down. Let me cut the top first. And then we'll cut the bottom. Because I know that I can cut the top right about there. That can be used as a pocket. Throw that away. Now I can gauge better where to cut the bottom off at. Right there. To right. Gotta come over a little bit. Gotta leave it that little bit of space. Darn it. Oh, let's move this up so I can't see this line here. Hope I get that right. I hope. Ooh. Right there. Hang on. I'll be back in camera. Okay, crossing our fingers. Okay. Woohoo! Yay! Okay. Now we can cut off this bottom. And if it gets too short, we can just take that piece we cut off and paste it back on as a little tiny catch. But it looks just fine. Look at that. How beautiful. That is really nice, isn't it? It's like you open it up just for the surprise of seeing it. So we have 19 minutes left on the clock. Grunge, grunge, grunge. Grunge, grunge, grunge. Gosh, I haven't done much lately. I'm kind of not knowing what to do since the genealogy's closed. Have I ever told you I keep my daubers in an ink cup so I know which one I'm using? That's why I used my pink one the other day, because I threw it in the metal egg cup. And I shouldn't have. I should not have done that. At Christmas, we watched a bunch of scary Christmas movies. We've never done that before. Here I am, 60-some years old, and never watched scary Christmas movies. Can you believe it? I mean, I've always left the room. I don't ruin my Christmas. But we watched them. We watched some really old ones, too. It was really cool. I was scared. But, you know, they were just fun because they were old. The old ones, I don't mind. It's the new ones where they're chopping everybody up and all that. I don't need to see all that. I kind of like it when they, you know, it's the old ones, and gosh, you get scared enough just watching the Vampire Santas and stuff like that. So I don't need to see a bunch of chopping scenes. But okay. Now we are once again looking at blank space. We have a lot of pockets here, so it'd be kind of nice to have some writing space in this journal, wouldn't it? So maybe on the backs here would be good writing space. Now we can once again use our Tim Holtz papers as a place to write, or we can put coffee dyed papers on them. And see how that goes. Oops, I want some of my Tim Holtz papers. I also have some really cool lined paper somewhere. Can't remember. We've used that one. Oh, here's one we haven't used. That would be nice. This one would be a good writing one. Oh, this is really cool. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Okay, this one. And this one will become writing spaces. Let me get some of these extra papers out of the way. Time to pick up a little bit. Okay. So we have this, but we've used that one. Kind of don't like to overuse. So here, let's put this one. So we are going to cut it the width of the envelope and the length of the envelope. And then we have, it looks like a little pocket that we might be able to apply to it. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see how big of a piece that is. Oh, that's pretty good size. Okay, right there. So I need to bring it up to the bottom of the T. Yep, right about there. Just trying to save pocket space. There we go. Nice. Very nice. I like it. We will grunge that up and put that on there. Oh, I like that. That's really cool. Look, fingerprints. Somebody's been on our book. Oh yes, that was me, wasn't it? Okay, let's glue that on there. Now we may take coffee dyed paper. Is this the open edge one? This one is. We may take a coffee dyed and wrap around here just to reinforce that a little bit. But that'll be okay, having coffee dyed paper come up on this one, because, you know, it's grungy anyway. Sorry, did not mean to be out of shot there. Look at that. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, the other thing we can do is use our fabric for certain areas if we wanted to. We could use it as a fold over here on the inside and the outside. So we do have those options. Don't want to use that. But I think maybe some coffee dyed paper there would be good. Let me see if I can find some that can be used. Let's see. So perhaps from there to there. And I'll slice that off. I'm just going over to my slicer dicer. There we go. And then I think that we will tear this edge with our tearing ruler. Let me grab it. Just like that. Then we can bring it out here, like this. Oh gosh, that's a little tiny one, isn't it? To fold over. There we go. Let's do it this way. We'll fold that over like that. Turn ruler. You know, it's okay if it covers the window because it just does. It's just okay. There we go. Now, let's put some glue on the inside. And slip this back in there carefully. Now, I know it fit. We just had it inside the envelope. We saw it. Okay. And then we'll do this side. Fold that over. Okay, we've reinforced this side. Now let's go reinforce the other side. And then I think what we'll do is just make a picture that glues down in here on the base. So we have this piece for the inside. So let's go ahead and, let's glue that part down. You know, actually, take that off. Let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. I know I have a piece of coffee dyed paper that we can use. So this one, just come off right about there. And it needs to be from there to here. A little longer because we're going to flop it over the back. And then a little bit this way. Let's see if it fits. Okay, so, hey, look at that. So by doing it this way, we will cover the inside of our pocket up. I'm not concerned about this side because we've covered the initial piece. So I'm just going to squeeze some glue down in there. Just like that. And squish that around. There, now we have a place to put a picture or something right there. And now I'm going to bring this around to this edge. But I do want to grunge up that edge just a little bit. And that edge. And that edge. And that edge. Okay. Oh, isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh boy, look at that. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cool. Yes, love it. Okay, so that puts us up here. Don't want that one here because we have it right there. Let's see. Do we want this on top? Well, we could put that right there. That looks kind of cool. I've been wanting to use some of my Tim Holtz paper for a long time, so this is fun to get to use it and not really be concerned about using it. You know, I told myself this year that this was the year that I'm going to use stuff, because I've hoarded it really in my craft room. I don't hoard it anywhere else in the house. I have collections of, you know, salt and pepper shakers. I have some of those, and I have a collection of beaded handbags. But to be honest with you, I get rid of a lot of stuff. I just tend to, you know, like a clean space every now and then. Oh, pretty. Isn't that nice? So I clean things up, and, you know, every once in a while we'll have a giant garage sale, sell a bunch of stuff. But anyway, I just decided this year, it could be that COVID brought us to this point, you know, where I'm just like, you know, what's it all for type of attitude, but I came out of that, and it wasn't that attitude that brought me to it, but, you know, it was just that I felt bad, I guess, that I had so much stuff and I hadn't been using it. And I just really felt, you know, like, gosh, Ange, why aren't you using your stuff? Why don't you let yourself use it? And look at that. Couldn't have done that again if I wanted to. So anyway, now I'm in that mindset that I'm going to be using my stuff. Now this is fabric. I really am trying to use it. Do you see that? Okay, that goes there. Now I know I pulled out another pad. This one is the one that has the writing stuff on it. But the reason I pulled it out was because it has the writing spots. But the reason I pulled it out right now is because I'm looking for something small to go right there. Look at that. And I know these pads have some smaller sections on them. Ooh, look at that. That's a pretty one. That's pretty. Yeah, I think this is it. I'll show you why. Okay, so we need to bring it over like this. Well, I don't need all that there. So I'm going to cut this up right. I really kind of want that. Right here. Oh, our time is up. Let me show you what I was going to do here, or at least tell you what I was going to do. Okay, hang on, almost there. Right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is round that back off right there. And then I'm going to clip it here. Down to right here. So, wonder if I can use the tear ruler on that. Just 1 second and I'll let you go. Okay. So my idea is that I would tear this up to here. And then tear that around. And then, ooh, look at that, I'm off. Oh, darn. I'm like way off. I want it up there, but I need something here. Okay, so we'll put that down here. There's always a fix. There's always a fix. Okay, crunch this up. Wanted this side torn because that side was torn over here. And maybe I'll tear this edge too. So I want to bring it down like this. Well, since it's going to stick out that far, let's tear this side too. Let's turn it this way. Hold it down firmly. There we go. Since we're tearing it, let's tear it. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'll tear the bottom off here in just a minute. I just got to figure out where it's going to have to tear at, which is going to be right about there. Let's glue this on and then I'll let you go. Sorry I kept you overtime. I gotta go make a dinner. Where'd my towel go? Right behind me. Hope my volume is on. Looks like it is. Got a little bit of glue on that window. Okay, so there we are. So we have did I get that too close? No, it's a little close. You can see it really puffed up there. So what I'll do is add an extension. We'll round this a little bit here so that it actually ends up giving a little more space to the journal. And then we'll go ahead and, there we go, that's better. Oh, I see. That's why. Okay, there we go. But that does give a little more space to it if I go to put something in there. Okay, well there we have it. We have our flips and flaps over here. Uh-oh. Good thing I opened that. Tomorrow it would have been sealed. We have this one. We have this, and then we have this side. So there we are. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for the next part of our journal journey, our file folder journey. Talk to you later. Bye.